Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. And yes, your microphone in your phone is listening. Now, this is just one case that came to light over many, many years. I've talked about this at length. If you're a longtime listener or follower of mine, or however you consume my content, probably the radio show too, then yes, I've talked about this, but here's the new one coming from Rob Thubron of TechSpot, who had a really good write-up on this situation that was originally published by 404 Media. Now, a marketing agency whose clients included Facebook and Google has admitted to using a quote-unquote active listening feature that eavesdrops on conversations via phone mics to gather data on you and I. Now, a pitch deck from Cox Media Group, or CMG, as seen by 404 Media, as I just mentioned, stated that the marketing firm uses its AI-powered active listening software to capture real-time data by listening to phone users' conversations. So that's awesome. The slide adds that advertising clients can pair the gathered voice data with behavioral data to target in-market consumers. The deck also notes that consumers, quote, leave a data trail based on their conversations and online behavior, end quote, and that active listening collects and analyzes behavioral and voice data from over 470 sources. So it also revealed that CMG's clients include Facebook, Google, and Amazon, though they did not specify in that deck if any of those big companies use active listening. And so by virtue of that, when 404 Media reached out to Google, the search giant basically removed CMG from its partner program site, suggesting they no longer work with the agency, and came out and said that if a partner violates their terms of services, they're not going to work with them anymore. Meta, aka Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc., basically said that they will investigate CMG to see if the agency violated any of its terms of services. Possibly shut off the active listening that Meta is using? I don't know. Now, on top of this, Amazon said they've never even worked with CMG on this program, so they have no plans to do so and are kind of bewildered. So is Amazon lying, or is CMG lying to puff up their stats? I don't know. Now, Cox, or CMG, acknowledged the legal implications of its active listening tech in a now deleted but archived blog post from November of 2023, and I quote, "We know what you're thinking. Is this even legal?" End quote. So here we are. Now, the agency claims that it is legal for phones and devices to listen to users. CMG says this is made possible by including consent to use active listening in multi-page terms of use agreements, which basically nobody except the lawyers that write them read. And so these also can appear with new app downloads and updates, and we just click yes because we want to use this, etc., etc. So in other words, you're just simply saying yes, and if they are baking this into some kind of product and you're saying yes, now boom, they can turn on your mic, all this kind of stuff. Now, back in 2017, if you recall, to basically bring this full circle, Facebook's then president of ads, Ron Goldman, said the platform does not and has not used microphones basically to serve ads. In other words, Facebook isn't turning on recording stuff, but we've all heard the thing. Well, I'm talking about underwater basket weaving, and the next thing you know, I'm getting advertisement for underwater basket weaving. Now, CEO Mark Zuckerberg, and you know my history, talking about him, basically had to repeat that denial a year later when he got hauled in front of Congress for Cambridge Analytica. But here's the thing that we know. And one of these big issues is another company was caught doing something similar, turning on the microphone randomly, trying to pick up what television, movies, and music you were listening to in order to report back to the ad services for the Facebooks of the world. So if they catch you listening to Metallica, guess what? You're going to get, ads for Metallica's CDs and concert tickets or whatever. This is what we're talking about. And so as these things are getting baked in, thanks to the software development kits that Google, Facebook, Amazon, et cetera, well, Facebook could come out and say, well, yes, our Facebook app, the actual application that you have on your Android or iPhone, is not turning on your microphone and listening, or attempting to evade permissions to do that as well. Well, if the software development kit or SDK from Facebook is baked into other apps on your phone, Android or iPhone, they may be doing it, and Facebook is benefiting from that technology. That's the connection here that is not being said. So Facebook all day long can say, we don't do it. Yeah, but all your partners do. And your SDK basically is now married to CMG and, let's say, a third-party app, and so now you're getting the benefits of that because software development kits are designed to do just that from Facebook, Google, etc. And so this is the round robin issue that we have here. So yes, absolutely understand that these devices are listening. And for the record, they always have to listen, especially if you're using audible commands like Siri or Amazon Echo, aka I can't say it because I always get in trouble when I do. But the point is that they have to listen to absolutely everything in order to hear their key words. So if they're constantly on listening for Siri or Google or, Amazon Echo, etc., why couldn't something else pop up from an app, capture those conversations, and then send them out to wherever? And now, boom, you start talking about underwater basket weaving, you're getting advertising. You start talking about Metallica, you're getting advertising, and on and on and on. Now, to that, you can add cameras where there's no reason why the Amazon Echoes with cameras as you're walking by, and they have an entire thing that will help you fit a wardrobe. But if they see you in a Metallica t-shirt, guess what kind of advertising you're getting? So this is what I'm talking about. This is a huge longitudinal issue, but when it comes to privacy, this is one of the biggest disasters and issues that we have on our hands right now. And everybody's doing it, and they get to say we wash our hands because we're not doing it. But we may have SDKs out there and third parties that are just gathering this information, and that's not on us because, again, we are not directly doing it. And I think that's a legal loophole that needs to be closed. So you let me know what you think. That is your unfortunate privacy violating news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. Please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private as you disable permissions on your cameras and hopefully don't have any apps that will try to evade them and listen to you anyway. Take care.